welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hi, this is Dr. Colson, principal of the Bellport Middle School, welcoming our incoming 6th grade students, our 7th grade returning students, as well as our returning 8th grade students to our new school year. We're so excited to have you return. We put this video together so that this way we'd be able to help you see some of the new procedures that we have in place as we social distance and as we open schools safely. And we just want to encourage everyone to continue to have a restful summer, and we will see you September 8th for our first day of school. Enjoy the video.
Good morning, Bellport Middle School. It's Mr. Frankie, 7th grade assistant principal. I hope everybody's doing fine. We missed you so much. We're so glad you're back to school. But we wanted to show you the protocols that are going to be followed once you enter the building. Before you get on the bus, you must wear a mask. If you're going to get onto a bus and you don't have a mask, the bus driver will provide you a mask. Mask must be worn at all times on the bus. Social distance for everybody's safety. Once you enter the lobby doors to come into Bellport Middle School, these are the protocols that we're going to ask every student to follow. And just understand, everything is based on safety. And we want everybody to be safe so we can learn and everybody can maximize their learning here at Bellport Middle School. So the first thing you're going to do when you come in, you're going to go up to a temperature scanner. And what you're going to do is you're going to put your forehead, you don't have to put it on the machine, but very close to the machine. And when you do that,
normal temperature.
You say it says normal temperature reading. That means that my temperature is fine. I am now going to enter the building and we're going to go through the second protocol. Once you get through the lobby and you tap in and you get your temperature checked, now we're going to location 2. There are 2 different ways that we're going to enter the building. As we come forward, to my left will be the green room hallway, which leads on the outside of the auditorium. All 6th grade students will proceed down this hallway through the area which will connect to the phys ed hallway. All 7th and 8th grade students will proceed this way. They will go up the stairs near the language wing, or they will go through the courtyard to get their breakfast, 7th and 8th grade breakfast. That'll be in the West Cafeteria. And as you go to the right here, you have an option to go up these stairs and then across the bridge if you have to have classes on that end of the building. The rest of you will make the left here. Any kid who has breakfast, that's in the breakfast program, you'll go through the courtyard and you will enter through the doors that you see straight in front of you. Okay, and for students who are familiar with our breakfast program, this is the West Cafeteria for 7th and 8th grade students. You will line up against this wall, 6 feet difference, socially distanced. There will be tape on the floor. Once you get to this entrance, you'll come through the receiving line. As you normally do, you'll get your breakfast where you normally get your breakfast. You'll proceed through this line. Once you get into the cafeteria, as you can see, all the desks are socially distanced, 6 feet apart. You will pick a desk and you will sit down and eat your breakfast. Okay, for our 6th grade students, this is the green room hallway that you'll be directed to come. You'll follow the green room hallway. So this is only 6th graders. Now 6th graders will come in through this entrance. We'll walk down the hallway. Socially distanced, obviously 6 feet from your neighbor with masks on. Masks must be on at all times. That's not going to be disputed. You have to have a mask on the bus. You have to have a mask when you enter the building, and you must have a mask every time that you're in the building. So now when we get to this junction here, you'll make a left, and you'll proceed down this hallway. Now this is the other side of the girls' locker room, and on the left-hand side here will be a tech room. And then we'll proceed down the hallway here, but we'll make a right. This takes us past the gym lobby area, which is both areas where the locker rooms are. And we'll proceed down this hallway past the East Gym. Okay, so we will proceed down this hallway here. As I said, this is the other side of the East Gym. On the right-hand side, you'll see some tech rooms. And where we're heading now, for the 6th graders that are new to the building, this is what we call the 4 corners of the building, as you see. There's a hallway that goes north, south, east, and west. It's really the main artery of the middle school. You'll see there's a lot of equipment in the hallway here because the custodians are getting the building ready for everybody. They're doing a great job making sure that it's not only clean, but safe. So this is the 4 corners. What you'll do is you'll make a left for 6th graders. 6th graders will make a left here because all of your classes, for the most part, will be on this end of the building. So any sixth grader now, as you start to proceed toward your first period class, any sixth grader that's in the breakfast program will go to the East Cafe, which we're almost to the East Cafe now. So you're gonna walk past here. This is what's called the main lobby. This is the main office to the right here. You see our secretaries in there with masks on, making sure everybody's safe. And as we continue to proceed down this hallway, to the left here, you'll see that this is the East Cafe. So we're gonna pan into the East Cafe, and if you notice in the East Cafe, all of the desks are socially distanced 6 feet apart, and this is where you'll come in and you'll have your breakfast first thing in the morning. Okay, sixth graders, so we told you the cafeteria, the East Cafe. Now when you go to get your food, you're gonna go into the receiving line, which is right here. You'll make a left into this particular area. You'll get your breakfast here as you normally do. You'll go in, you'll put in your PIN number right here at the register like you normally do. Same process you probably had at Frank Long. And then you'll move through the cafeteria here with your breakfast, and you will take a seat in one of the socially distanced chairs that are set up in the East Cafe for you. Okay, hello students, it's Mr. Frankie again. Now I'm outside in the drop-off area where students get dropped off by parents. Normally, we would use the South Street entrance to come into the building. However, to do away with any kind of bottlenecks and to make sure we don't have a lot of congestion in our parking lot, we're asking residents to please use Woodland as opposed to South Street. If you're coming from north, you're going to make the left onto North Street. If you're coming from south, you will go up Station Road and you will make the left onto North Street and then turn onto Woodland. We will be able to service cars coming in this way, which does not create bottlenecks in our parking lot. We want to make sure that everybody can get to the middle school in a safe fashion. And this way here, it allows us to control the traffic better coming down Woodland as opposed to coming down South Street. So now as we walk up, you drive your student to the Bellport Middle School. There will be cones in this parking lot. There will be people out here, responders and teachers to greet you. As your child is getting out of the car, as they proceed to these doors, this is what we call in the middle school student drop-off. So as students proceed to this part of the building, as they get ready to enter the building with masks, obviously if you're being driven by a parent, we also expect you to wear a mask. As you enter the building now, you will also get the same temperature scan right at this entrance. There will be a scanner here where you will have your temperature checked every morning. Anybody who registers over 100 degrees will be sent back to the car, and you'll have your ID with you. You will tap in your ID as well as get your temperature scanned at that point. Okay, now we are at the front entrance of Bellport Middle School. This is where the minibus students come in, as well as our walkers or kids that ride bikes. As you can see right here is the bike rack. Students will come in through these doors every day, minibus kids, walkers, and kids who ride bikes. So you will come through these doors. As you can see when you first come in, there's a hand sanitizing station. And as you walk in through the main lobby, you can see that there is a scanner. You will get your temperature checked, you will walk up, you will put your head right up to it. It'll read your temperature, and then from this point, once you're in the building, you'll proceed to class. Okay, for any of our sixth graders that are not in the breakfast program, once you get screened off the bus and come into the building, you'll proceed to your end of the building, which is the sixth grade wing. So if you just follow me, I'm gonna head toward the sixth grade wing here. Now this stairwell to my right, this leads to the upstairs part of the sixth grade wing. All right, this is the sixth grade part of the building now. So as you come in here, you make a right in this hallway here. And all of the sixth grade classes are down these hallways. Now if you look to the right here, you can see that every classroom will have a PPE bin. If you could just see here, that all of these bins are being filled with cleaning supplies and sanitizing supplies, and they will be in every single classroom within the building. But this is the sixth grade wing, up and down. So I'm proceeding through the sixth grade hallway. Okay, I'm now at the end of the sixth grade hallway on the bottom floor, and at the end of the hallway there is a stairwell that leads up to the second floor. So I'm gonna head up the stairwell. I have a class on the second floor, socially distanced with my neighbor, make sure we're 6 feet apart, wearing a mask at all times. Now I'm heading up to the second floor of the sixth grade wing, and I'm on the sixth grade floor now, second wing. And as you can see, we have Mr. Freeman is delivering the PPE kits to all of the classrooms. As I mentioned, they will be in every classroom. This is the sixth grade second floor wing. And as I said, except for specials, phys ed, music, home and careers. All of your classes will be based in this part of the building. And as you can see, I entered a sixth grade classroom just so I can give you a visual of what inside the classroom will look like. We've now talked about masks on the bus. We talked about temperature checks in the lobby as you're getting off the bus. I showed you the way to go through the green room hallway. If you're going to get breakfast, you go to the East Cafe. I showed you first floor and second floor of the sixth grade wing. Now I'm in a sixth grade classroom. As you can see, the desks are 6 feet apart. And if you look on the floor here, every desk has tape in front of it where the desk will remain. So at the end of the night, the custodian staff will be able to put the desks back where they were the night before, make sure that we keep the social distancing within the classroom. And as I mentioned, every class will have a PPE bin that will have all kind of cleaning materials and sanitizing materials within it.
Good morning, sixth graders. Mr. Watson, the assistant principal for your sixth graders. Welcome to our building. We're so excited to have you here. We can't wait. We've been busy all summer preparing for your safe arrival and for having a terrific school year. As you can see, this is my office in 209, right in the sixth grade hallway. That any questions that you have regarding sixth grade or anything, any of your experiences, you can certainly come in. Myself and Miss Miller will take care of you in the sixth grade, and obviously we'll be up and down the hallway in each classroom as well. Welcome.
Hi, this is Lisa Zaccaro. I'm assistant principal for grade 8. This is room 145. We do attendance in here and all grade 8 activities. Welcome back and hope you have a great school year.
Okay, these are our new sanitizing pumps. These will be located throughout the building. We will have 4 in the main entrance lobby of the auditorium. There will be 2 at the custodial entrance. There'll be 2 at the main lobby. And then once we get students into the building, these can be redeployed. They will be redeployed to our cafeteria areas where we would expect students to get sanitized on the way in, wash your hands, and then after you're eating lunch, of course, we're going to encourage you once again to wash those hands before you go back to class.